So John, we'll make sure your speech today will be sent to Gloria Chan and Alex Wan to make sure that we will have a much better service and improvement next year in Taiwan. First of all, I really admire your observation because John and I actually pretty much arrived at the same time at the venue. But I did notice there was actually a problem. There was actually a long queue. And so I admire your observations in this, especially your critical thinking. You mentioned about 3 key points, how to make this change even possible, which is readily available, that you can easily use, and also is free. It doesn't need to charge much, and it's easy to download from apps, so it's easy to use. And third is, I also admire your determination to make it happen. You see the problem, you see a solution, and you are determined to make it happen because you wanted to see that change happen and to see a better improvement for next year's conference. So also, definitely a very good use of visual ed. Definitely to show us the demo, how to scan the QR code, and immediately your name show on the screen. So that's a wonderful use of visual aids that all of us can understand immediately and what change that you wanted to make. So how do we make this speech even more persuasive? I would suggest first, straight to the point. I would suggest that perhaps in the opening, you talk about your passion, you talk about this annual conference, this wonderful, is amazing, but I would suggest you just straight to the point. For example, we all enjoy annual conference, right? If there's one thing to change, what would it be? Do you want to see a change to make in this conference? And how do you want to see that happen? So just to raise a question that could make us feel interested in knowing what exactly that your message is. And second is encourage us to make a change. Because you mentioned about this whole experience is letting go your stereotype. So how do we extend this experience to apply in your life? And I think that's a stronger message to make. Because we see a change that we wanted to make, but how do we apply this experience in our life? And this change doesn't need to be big. It could be just every day in our daily life, like something we wanted to see a change, and we wanted to apply it, and wanted to do it, make it happen. But all in all, it's a fantastic speech. It's a good use of video aid, and it's definitely a great suggestion, and hopefully we won't have a long queue next year. So back to RGE.